I don't know how I feel. Rolex is on some shit. I had to wake up early because the new releases came out, and it's like 48 pages of new releases where a fraction of them are probably going to be a hit. And when I mean fraction, I mean like 2 pages of 12 pages that are going to be a hit. Rolex is becoming a little bit too woke for my taste. Now let's roll my motherfucking music so we can have a discussion on some of these new releases, ones that are hits and many that are going to be misses.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to you to be today. Look, my voice is hoarse. It's super early in the morning, but I had to wake up and make this video because we all are going to take a trip. I suggest everybody get a permission slip signed by their parents, and let's take a school trip over to the Rolex headquarters. What we're going to do is once we go through the lobby and pass security, we're going to go straight to their offices, figure out where the suggestion box is, and punt that shit right out of the window. What are we doing, fam? There's some hits in there, don't get me wrong, but I just don't understand some of the logics. As a non-watch expert, as just an enthusiast, as a consumer who's looking forward to not being able to get any of these, I just don't understand what some of the thought process was. For example, let's just start with the hitter. The one that you clearly see that Rolex had a conversation with HR and said, we need to diversify our employment staff. We need to be a little bit more woke. And they hired Jimmy, who lives in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, wears only hemp t-shirts, definitely walks around with a big brim hat and flip-flops, and let him into the board meeting to allow suggestions. And Rolex feeling like, hey, we're woke now. Jimmy, what do you feel? And while Jimmy is in the conference room with the bigwigs wanting to give his suggestions, drinking his organic Earl Grey tea, he goes, guys, we need to be more diversified. We need to cater to the minority. We need to cater to the left-handed people. Can't you hear the protests outside? Yay, yay, here we stand, make a watch from my left hand. First of all, who's catering to the lefties, fam? What are we doing? Now lefties are feeling underappreciated? What are they, a minority now? Are we picking on lefties? These motherfuckers get scholarships for just being left hand. Now I have to automatically become ambidextrous because they feel out of place. How are you gonna make this fire timepiece in this amazing color combination with all the shit moved to the side? It's bad enough I could barely read a watch. Now I gotta try to read it on my right hand with all the shit on the left hand side? What are we doing, fam? This is what happens when corporate's been around for thousands of years and they hire some woke motherfucker to give us suggestions. I'm going to punt this dude in the chest. What am I supposed to do with a watch looking on the left hand side of my right hand? The right hand side is built for the Cuban bracelet, not for a watch. What are we doing? How are we gonna cater this fire shit to the lefties? Even they have adapted to keep the watch on their left side. Come on, man. This is gonna be disheartening. Another watch, that shit is still gonna go for a stupid premium. People are still gonna be hype over it. Now you're gonna see a bunch of right-handed dudes wearing this watch looking mad stupid. Next one. The 40mm Air King. Who cares? Like, who's really checking for an Air King? This is probably gonna be the only one that will be available at a boutique for you to just walk in and buy. Nobody's checking for this shit. This should have been discontinued. Like, we got the Explorer. The Explorer joint is lit. I don't know anybody who's checking for an Air King. Would you need something more modernized for the Air King to make it a little bit of snazzier? Change the number format a little bit? Like, what are we doing? Nobody cares. Next one. Now this joint is one of my favorite pieces, and they should have been done a yellow gold rendition of the Yachtmaster. Now I don't need it in 42, fam. Yachtmaster 40 on that Oyster Flex was perfect. In the Ever Rose, sick. In yellow gold, fire. Why do you need to make it 42? Don't you know I got a small wrist already? The 40 fit perfectly. If you're trying to be woke focusing on lefties, keep in mind us small bitch wrist motherfuckers need some smaller sizes too. Not just 36s. Keep us in the 39 and 40s, fam, with that yellow. Not 42. I don't need 42, but it's nice though. And it's got that new Black Hawk, what is it, Falcon face or some shit like that. I like this joint. I don't know how many people are really gonna jump and leap for it, but shit is lit. Next one. Now this joint is a classy piece. This is gonna be a staple. A lot of people are gonna be checking for this joint. This Day-Date 40 with the onyx down, the baguette markers. Ooh. Talk to me nice. Fam, this one is gorgeous. horrific. I mean, I'll never, ever, 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 ever be able to afford it. And guess what? You probably won't either, because this is gonna command some markup. I mean, markup to the 20th power. But sexy, classy, staple piece with that good amount of flex? Ooh, disrespectful. Next one. Now, it's clearly the year of the green dial. Rolex has really listened to the consumers and loved that beautiful dial. And this motherfucker right here is going to be the banger. Next to that black onyx dial, which is gonna be impossible to get, this one's gonna be the hit. People are gonna be like, damn, man, I can't get that John Mayer, but let me try to get this Date 840. That green dial is beautiful. Look at the detail of that. Look at the pop of that green. And you got the Roman numeral. Ooh, baby, talk to me. Not another fire piece, which I feel is gonna be like the star of the show along with that black onyx. But what I really feel is gonna be the banger and the star for the basic motherfuckers like myself, it's the year of the Datejust. Everybody's going to be on a Datejust tip, and the Datejust is finally gonna become something super sought after and difficult to get. Why? They threw that green kind of sunburst dial on the Datejust with the smooth bezel, oyster bracelets, and Jubilee options also. So you got like a $10,000 watch that's gonna be going for like $25,000 for a Datejust. When did you think you were gonna pay like almost 25 to what? Maybe $30,000 for a green Datejust 41 millimeter? Shit is wild. I'm telling you, these are gonna be bangers. There's gonna be dudes trying to tickle AD's assholes just to get a Datejust so they can flip that joint quick. This is gonna be a flipper's dream to bag up Datejust with this green dial to try to make crazy profits. I'm telling you, it's gonna snowball into a hype that you are not gonna expect from a Datejust. Credible piece. I'll be lying if I say I didn't want to get my hands on one, and I'm gonna have to start really maneuvering my hands and working them out to do some tuggies for some authorized dealers, bro, because your boy's gonna need one of these, bro. I gotta sell a Cuban, a kidney. Let me know what I gotta do. Next one. Now, they pulled the Ice Baby Blue in a white gold version. You got that platinum joint, which is that light flex, you know what I'm saying? That I'm rich, and you just don't know because you think it's a stainless steel watch or maybe a white gold. But now you got the white gold joint that you're gonna potentially flex that it's platinum. Like, I love the dial. The watch is fire. I'm just saying, like, you got this already. Like, do we need that? It's fire though. Can't afford it. And then there's another like 48 pages of watches, including like they threw a flower dial on one of the 31 millimeters with diamond accents. They got all these dial changes with different layers and shit. They really came out with a bunch of shit, but a bunch of shit that's just gonna sit in an empty boutique safe somewhere hoping somebody buys the joints. I know everybody was really looking forward to that Submariner. The color combinations is super fire. That Starbucks style is lit, but like, if I'm not left-handed, so what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna look stupid as shit. Now, some people get the little mark on their wrist from the crown. Now you're gonna have a matching one, like perfectly lateral from the other. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the new Rolex releases. I mean, I think there's some hits in there for sure, but out of all the releases, y'all got like 5. Let me know what you guys think of the new Rolex releases and which one really catches your attention. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.